What up, Joe? What up, Joe? Welcome to Y'all Said the Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Iceman. This the team.
What's the dealio? It's your man Alio, aka Mastermind. It's a fresh week, and it's that time, y'all.
Silence is the key.
That sounds the key.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. I
That's
thought you
what's
was.
thought he was gonna say something profound.
I thought he was playing middle linebacker, looking left, right, by the call of the player. I didn't know what he was up to.
Silence is the key.
And it's your boy, Young P, aka Mr. PR. I'm in the building. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yay. Welcome to another live show. Before we get it started, this first question, I don't know how this guy came up with this, but all of a sudden I think he jumping on the bandwagon, folks.
Uh-oh.
He jumping on the bandwagon. I think Mastermind done pulled him over his way a little bit, when they don't be on camera. I don't know what's going on, but this is how we going to start the show. Is Arizona Cardinals good enough to win the NFC West? And I'm going to start it off with CB.
Well, anytime someone can control Dak and make him, throw a couple picks and stuff, that team needs to be proven.
Can you say that with your chest, sir? We can't hear you.
That team need to be a proven winner. So I think Arizona looking good. I think they can win the West.
Okay. What you got to say there, Mastermind?
That's a negative. You ever seen Debo? You ever heard of him before, buddy?
Just saying. So I see that defense. That defense look like it come from the Eagles.
I'm the one who told you. Remember preseason?
Defense look like it come from the Eagles.
Preseason, we was telling you
That's
that.
why they beat Dak.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
Well, me and Mastermind told you that in the
Preseason.
preseason, but I'm going to let Mastermind keep himself going.
That's why they beat Dallas last week.
Here we
It's
go.
because the coach was the defensive coordinator from the Eagles.
Do you want me to tell you?
I think
what's
that's why they
going on,
won.
or
So
you want to keep guessing.
Now that I think about it, that question, they just got lucky. That's all.
Go ahead, Mastermind. Keep it up.
San Fran, buddy. San Francisco treat. You ever seen them, buddy? They'll be lucky if they can beat Seattle.
Who?
Arizona.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering that. Thank you.
Did y'all see Joshua Dobbs?
I told you about him, too.
I'm
See?
just saying.
See, there you go. Now all of a sudden you want to believe. I've been told you he's
No.
need to be the starter
Did y'all
over
see
Kyler
the
Murray.
defense? Kyler.
Kyler Murray.
I think they can win the West.
Dobbs
They
need
can
to
win
be
the
the
West.
starter over there. They didn't pay Kyler
They
Murray
gonna-
that money, though, but
Look, buddy.
I think they
It's
can win
gonna
the
be
West.
the Purdy show, and then probably after Purdy, I like Seattle.
No.
okay. What you got to
It's
say
gonna
down
be a
there,
battle
young
for that
P?
third spot.
I mean, I'm definitely with Mastermind. That's definitely a no. I don't know what this guy drank this weekend. His drinking the Kool-Aid is starting to get real fishy. I'm gonna have to start checking it. You know what I'm saying?
What's in that
I'm
Kool-Aid?
gonna have to send him to Concentra and get his piss test checked and see what's going on in him. You know what I'm saying? But that is definitely a no. Just because you seen him do good against your boy, who's terrible, which we keep saying repeatedly every week, I don't think
It wasn't
that.
Dak's fault. It
They're
was
not
the
gonna
defense.
win it.
Dallas defense just
There's
hurt.
nothing to figure out. San
wasn't
Fran,
Dak's fault.
they're not beating San Fran or Seattle to win it all.
All right.
They better hope they don't come in last place.
Well, we see CB trying to jump on the Arizona defense, folks. And like he always said, he drinking the Kool-Aid. But I don't think they're going to win the NFC West. They're going to look good, and their game's going to be very competitive just because I think they found a quarterback that can move the offense. Because, Kyler Murray, like his balls get batted down. Quarterback's balls going to get batted down. But Dobbs, he's moving the ball. The running game is, looking real good and sufficient. So especially looked real good against Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So I believe they're going to have they're going to have a lot of close games. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of close games. I believe they might even start opening up the playbook a lot more for Dobbs also. But that defense, like you said, is looking good. Like you said, the 49ers, I know because I'm not riding the bandwagon. I know a lot of people riding that bandwagon. But people remember, Garoppolo looked just like Purdy when he first got there. So you know how it is when people get defined in that system and everything out. But, they still might win the NFC West, the 49ers. They're going to win the NFC West, but
No, it's going down.
it's
Son.
going to be close. I'm going to give them the NFC West, and then I'm going to give it to Seattle.
I agree with that.
The Rams need a Matt Stafford need a little help over there. He need a little help over there. Like I say, that slot receiver
Cup.
that's taking Cubs spot. Like I said, he doing it looking good, but that's not enough. So, but back to the question. No, Arizona will not be winning NFC West. That's going to either the 49ers or Seattle. Go ahead, Mastermind.
I got a statement about the NFC West right quick. Here's a little advice for you, McVay, buddy. Ahead of time. Rest Matty. Tell Matty it's his arm or something. You know, tell him to say that elbow.
2 players. They only got Dono on defense.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
On
See,
offense.
just like how it always goes, America. When I'm trying to get them some knowledge, they don't want to listen. But it's cool.
They
Go
already
ahead, remain
just want
lost.
to hate on Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Okay, now look, if I was them, sit Matty down and let the Stetson Bennett show begin now, because you already got them young receivers.
Bennett can't play in the
Let
NFL.
the young receiver
backup.
Let the young receivers develop with Stetson Bennett, and your growing pains will be real easy.
Okay.
Well,
that's good.
Well, I'm looking at the schedule for Arizona. The next 3 weeks we're gonna know because they play the 49ers, they play the Cardinals, they play the Rams. Oh, next 4 weeks, I'm sorry. Then they play Seattle.
Yeah.
So by then they should be on top of the West.
And then, like I would say, those should be some close, good games because plus
That's
that's
right,
the
Pete.
division. They division games too, America. Okay, moving along. Will the Chicago Bears go winless this season? Starting off with you, Mastermind.
They're going to win one. I don't know who, but they're going to win one. They're not going winless. I think they're going to pull one out. I just can't say against who. I think that defense, that's the problem. The biggest problem is that defense. And really, their team is just an issue right now because the quarterback they got, I don't think they got a scheme for him yet. I don't think the coaching staff got the idea how to use him right yet. I think what they need to go do is pull up some of his college clips and use some of the college plays with him in the pros, for at least for the passing aspect, and then just use your normal running plays that you do with him. But other than that, I don't see no success anytime soon, but I do see them winning 1 or 2 games.
Okay. Young P.
I'm with you, Mastermind. I don't believe they're going to duplicate what the Lions did. You know, 0-16. You know what I'm saying?
0-17.
Oh yeah. Even
Or
worse.
17, they'd be the first.
It definitely would be a first. But when it's all said and done, I think they can win a game. And if they're going to win any game, look, y'all right now, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Y'all right next to us. I got plenty of family out in Chi-Town. If y'all going to win a game, this is the week to do it. You know why? Because you play the Broncos. You just saw they lost by 70.
Yeah.
So this is the time. This is the time we feel like we can do it. So I'm giving you this game this week. We'll get to my picks down the road when we get to that segment of the show. But I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all gonna win a game, this is the game to win right now.
That's a good
This
way to
coming
talk
week.
to 'em.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
it's their best chance.
but that's I'm only giving you one, and that's this week. And you lucky if you get another.
Wait, I don't think they're gonna do it. But go ahead, CB.
So,
said they go over?
this is the number one reason why, if you guys pay attention to the news and everything like that, Caleb Williams may stay in college another year for the simple fact it's their hard-headed coaches that don't want to work around the young quarterback that they have. They want to implement their style of play, and it doesn't fit. So,
But a lot of coaches been doing that over the years. That's
Well-
nothing new for NFL.
well, the game has changed because NIL has changed the whole game of I need to come out and make money. You don't need to make money now, so it's not a necessity. But with that being said, if they don't win next week, this Sunday against Sean Payton and company, they're going 0-17 because it's just as dysfunctional as the Broncos team is. So
Yes.
Whoa. Well, do you guys think either one of them teams is going to go over? But I mean, the Denver and
For the Broncos.
the Broncos because they play
Chicago, Carolina.
'Cause 2 of them going to lose this week. 2 going to win, 2 going to lose.
2 going to lose this week.
I think
The 2 that lose, is it possible that both of them can go over? Speaking on your situation, CB.
No, I think honestly, I believe, and
Just-
yeah, I said it. Denver going to win 2 games,
Okay.
possibly 3, because they got more veteran players. Chicago, they got.
I need
they
a
got,
set one, 2 or 3 though. I can't.
Okay. Well, I'm going with 2. They're gonna
Okay.
win 2 games.
Okay.
Chicago, on the other hand, they got young players, and then they got veterans that really is on their last leg out. Like, oh, I'm just here to finish out my contract, and then I'm retiring or whatever. So they could possibly go donut.
I look at it to answer your question. I think if any of them teams that lose, the 2 teams that lose, it would be the Bears. If the Bears lose, I think they have the best chance to go over.
Over.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think nobody gonna go over this year. I think
Yeah.
everybody gonna at least get 1.
Okay.
Well, this is my thing on it. Stop drafting these Ohio State quarterbacks the first round. I'm not saying don't draft them, but don't draft them first round because I don't think that they. Because first of all, they don't play enough good teams to me. Like you said, they might play Michigan, and that's about it. But then who else? Who you playing? Everyone else you dominating. So you're not really having. Your receiver is 9 out of 10 better than a corner. You know what I'm saying? Everything is better than the next. So you're not really in no battle. So once you get to that next level, like I say, you're not really knowing how to read defense and this because you used to playing all your receiver out there on the island playing man to man. This how the Big Ten style is, and it's out there on the island. So now when you get in the league. You got safety on top, or you got this and that, and other little stuff with a little disguise that they can't read. It's just my opinion. That they can't read and stuff like that. It's like, because he's having trouble over there. A lot is, it's 50-50. Some on the coach, and the other got to go on the quarterback.
So I say this. I say
Hold on, one second. Because you got to remember last year at the end. Remember at the end, America, when they got or in the middle, whatever, whichever one y'all remember, when they got to looking good. Remember when we was like, oh, it looked like they trying to copy that Philly style when they running him, got him under quarterback, running him out, doing looking like Jalen. What happened?
New offensive coordinator. Everything was new. They fired the whole coaching staff. That's what I'm saying. Like the coaches over there now is trying to implement a pocket pat. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't cater the offense to his game.
So they didn't go out and get nobody staff from nobody. They just went out. Who Chicago go get?
Whoever, my man.
I'm talking about he not from nobody's staff. What staff he come from or something?
I don't know.
He don't have no, like I say, he ain't got no identity.
Nope.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, so really, so my bad is my thing is this with Justin Fields. Then, my bad on that. This is my thing. Then, he's going to have hell forever if they keep switching up them offensive coordinators like that. And then, if you're losing every year, every 2 years, they're gonna get switched up anyway. The coaches and all that. So, I think his career gonna be down just because of that.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this though, out of curiosity, should Justin Fields defy the coaching a little bit and take off more? If you know this is your strength, sometimes you might have to just assert yourself and see what can happen, and then force them to make the plays because they seeing how you stretch the play or how you might have did this, did that in the game situation, and just do it.
What they need to do.
You see the offensive line?
No, what they need to do.
Look.
No.
Don't take off and run.
What they need to do, though,
Some plays he had time.
they need to sit down with him. They need to sit down with him in the playbook and open it up and let him pick out the plays that's best that's fit him. And let's run those, and then let's draw some other ones that fit those other ones that we let him, just same game. And now let's draw up some, and then let's figure out from there.
Cause see,
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it's not gonna happen. You got to go. Y'all got to be one of each other. You know what I mean? The quarterback and the coordinator got to. Cause listen, when the coordinator make this call, something like this, and I got to go out there and you looking and that ain't the right call, and I got to do this and make it look good because the defense got to, they might make a perfect call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So I got to make you look good, and then you making me looking good by calling certain players doing this. My receivers, why? You know what I'm saying? So we making each other look good.
Right.
That's what he got to have. He got to get down in that corner. Got to get together, sit down. Hey, these the players I think that fit for us for right now. We ain't got no good line. We ain't got this. We don't have this or whatever it may be. But out of all these plays, these 10 right here, I know fit me this and this. Can you drop some other things or boom, 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 along with run plays or whatever? Go ahead.
I kind of agree with what you're saying a little bit, and kind of what you're saying too, though, P. But the thing that I think I suggest for Justin Fields is because it's about to be your 5th year in a minute. You know, that contract gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? Either they gonna pick up the option or they ain't. But if it was me, I'm straight up audibly. Like when we in huddle, they might call a play, and I know that they've been blitzing, and I know they've been tearing me up. Hey, such and such running back, I'm about to dump it to you quick. I'm calling my own plays right quick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to, that's what I say. I agree with what you're saying too.
All into the wrong play.
Yeah, but I'm saying that might happen too. But I'm just saying, I've been getting killed listening to them.
How many coordinators have he had so far since he been there? What is this?
Second or third?
Second or third? Yeah. See, yeah.
So I say one conspiracy theory. I got two.
Because you got to know defense is about
conspiracy theory is this.
Because he don't see every blitz possible.
Everybody is new. The GM is new. The GM didn't draft Justin Fields. The coach may not like him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So who's to say that they actually gonna sit down with him? And
did the GM hire Eberflus?
Is that the coach name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and then my next one is going back to you in Ohio State. CJ Stroud gonna be a monster over there. You see how they done catered the whole offense towards him?
He going towards the best one.
What they doing is this. What they're doing is this. He's looking okay. And my thing is this. I understand what they're doing, how you saying they're doing that. They brought that 49ers offense over there. They brought the 49ers defense over. And that's what I was saying about the other team. Who is your identity, remember? You said I don't have one. See, over there with Houston, he's going to see Fields, like I said, the coach stuff I asked you the company.
Yeah,
nobody knows. So
nobody
we don't know the identity. See, over there with Stroud, we know the identity. They bringing that 49ers identity.
Right.
So yeah, he's going to look better, but I think they can look a lot better probably. This is my opinion. I believe he's going to get the cracking or choking, or it's going to be something, or he's going to start being inaccurate. But who knows? Them underneath passes might, he might, he might, he might work out. I'm wishing the best for you. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't see the OSU quarterbacks that be looking good in the league. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the teams left with no wins, who will get their first win? Young P.
I thought about this because all 4 of them play each other this weekend.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go with Minnow. Minnow gonna beat Carolina this weekend. I think that's who's gonna get their first win, and then. Anything can happen. It might be a tie with Denver. But no, I would be all
damn both games tied.
Yeah.
But all jokes aside, I think Minnow can win, and I think I'm rooting for y'all, the Bears. Come on, Bears, because y'all in NFC North with us and all that. Come on now, do something, show us something. I think y'all can pop the Broncos. I think they both gonna get their first win this weekend.
Well, I'm gonna send it down here to Mastermind, but before I do, I'm gonna say it's gonna be Minnesota and Denver. Both of them will get their win this week. Minnesota and Denver. And I think who on the road? I think Denver go to Carolina, right?
Denver go to Chicago.
Denver go
to Chicago.
I think Minnow got them at home.
Okay, right. So Chicago, by them traveling way over from Denver to the Chi-Town, y'all should win. But I think I'm still going to go with Broncos, just because I don't know your identity yet. Just because of that. But go ahead, Mastermind.
Well, I'm going Minnesota. Y'all already know that. Kirk cousin, even though he's his cousin, is not mine. But I just say this. I think that Chicago and Denver, it's like what you just said. It might be a tie. It might straight up be a tie for real. But I'll go out on a whim and just take Chicago. Just on GP because Justin Fields due to do something. And then they got more over there. I mean, it's like, what is he over there for? You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the ball. What, they doubling him every time? Or you got to start getting some jet screens to him or something? You got to do something.
Right.
Offensive schemes, man. I say conspiracy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I say. Sometimes I just go off script. I just be like, dog, go 5, cut in, and I got you. I ain't don't even worry about nothing else. Just take it from there.
Like I say, I believe on Minnesota they need to switch. Him and Addison need to switch positions. That's just my opinion. Him and Addison need to switch positions. Yeah, Jefferson and Addison they need to switch positions, the receiver positions as far as where they positioned that.
Lined up.
Yeah, and I believe they're we.
Kind of what they was doing with Chase a little bit, moving around. Or you just like,
No,
No.
Make Addison that type of receiver.
Make
that
Addison with Jefferson do it.
Jefferson stand still.
And make Jefferson from what he was already when he first came in the league. Because he was already cut when he first came in the league. And I understand he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, step his game up because when that coach came over from the Rams, he said he wanted to get them. But he said he wanted them Cooper Cup routes and stuff. So my man did that. But now that you got Addison, I feel that Addison fit that role better and put him back on that outside. That's my opinion. Yeah. So go ahead.
So I'm gonna say because I was looking at the schedule while you guys talking. Chicago and Minnesota are at home. I'm sorry. I think Carolina. I'm sorry, Carolina.
Carolina home, right.
So I'm gonna flip it and say both the home teams is gonna win. I think Chicago gonna pull one out. I think Carolina gonna pull one out. But I think Carolina gonna pull one out because Bryce ain't playing. You know, he got a rolled ankle and concussion protocol. Right. So I don't know who they backup. Anyway, I don't know. I just think they're gonna win because
I think it's Andy Dalton.
Yeah, it is Andy.
Yeah, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, folks. They won this weekend with Andy.
Yeah, and I'm
no, they didn't win. No, they didn't win. No, they didn't win. But I'm talking about Andy looked it out right.
I'm taking Carolina just because Minnow was supposed to get my boy fired. I would have been not my boy. They were supposed to get him fired, and they choked. How they choked, man? I was ready to get him out there.
I just got one question.
Out of there, man.
I've been waiting on you to bring that up. Who you gonna bring in the middle of the season?
I don't know anybody but him, man.
All right.
You can't keep.
Well, since you hyped over there, CB, I'm gonna let you keep it high. Are the 84 Bears the best defense ever?
No. Okay. The reason why I say that is because I don't know what the offense was averaging as far as points wise, but I know their offense scored more points and averaged more points than the Ravens. Ray Lewis and them. What year was that?
Which one?
2000.
Probably 2000.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say the Ravens had the best defense because that offense averaged 10 points a game. 10 points a game, and they still went to the championship and
won it all.
Yeah.
Now, before I pass this down to you, Mastermind, and that's my bad for cutting in. Because I just heard what he said. Say that once again, please, CB. What you said about what they averaged.
The offense.
What? Chicago offense?
Baltimore.
No, just Baltimore.
Oh, yeah,
just tell us about Baltimore.
Yeah, they offense. I'm saying I can't go far back just off the memory, but it was like it wasn't no more than 12, 13 points. So I'm saying 10 points a game, but yeah.
Okay. No matter what it was, we know it was low.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm stating that, America, is this here. Because it just came across my mind. You know, it's kind of computed like that. Your boys, the New York Jets, before Aaron Rodgers got there, y'all was prided on that defense and how they was scandalous, how they was in the tops, how they wasn't giving up none of these points, nothing. And like how we saying, open up the playbook for your boy Zach, or hand the ball off more, play action, dump off, punt the ball, whatever. Put it in your defense hand like these other ones who can win the Super Bowl without getting no points from the offense. Come on now, Jets. This is what y'all said y'all defense was even before y'all got Aaron Rodgers. It seemed like when y'all lost Aaron Rodgers, y'all hearts went away. The defense, everybody. Go ahead, Mastermind.
Well, no, I like that. I like the Ravens answer. You know I love that.
Yeah.
I love that one. It's hard to dispute that one, but because you made me, I had to change my answer because I was, I just didn't want to seem like a homer and say Baltimore, to be honest.
Well, you a homer.
But anyway,
You ain't no wrong
the
with that,
answer
baby.
is the Ravens, without a doubt. The answer is. But I'm going to throw one out there.
I already know what it is. Go
I'm
ahead.
going with LT and them, baby.
That's a good one.
LT
Them
and
Jets.
them was
The
good.
I mean the Giants.
Yes,
I'm
I
talking about the
know.
Jets. Hey, look at yeah. I'm called.
I'm
Hey,
going with the Giants.
You're right.
don't call him the Jets.
Yeah. I'm
Done
going
them Jets.
with the Giants, baby.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yes, sir. That's one.
That's that was
Okay.
the year with the whole linebacker.
Carson, all of them.
Harvey,
Ron,
LT, baby, who was laying wood on it.
Carson.
That line was no joke.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go with them.
I see you down there. What you got to say down there? I see Young P.
So, Ice, you know what? America's been a while, but
B2 time is back.
no,
Not yet.
Yeah.
May coming back to a little later in the show, but we had to go back to the olden days, and both of these fellas had to do what? Look at this piece of paper right here.
Oh,
America,
listen
listen to me. Once again,
here we go, America.
at first he looked at my paper. He said,
Tiger.
2000 Baltimore Ravens. He put that.
Tiger.
I'm talking about you. And then Mastermind second, I got the 86 Giants. These boys right here,
Oh my
America,
God.
it's getting out of control. I only had stopped for a minute
Hey,
because they hadn't did it for a while.
Tiger, DM me.
They hadn't did it for a while, America.
Tiger. No, I got a good place. I got video footage.
For a while, so I was like, cool. But I'm a
Slamming my-
I need aggressive commercial and replay.
Listen.
Throw the flag back.
Well, I'm about
Punching this too, man.
the Ravens, but I do want to make one comment before you make that.
you know, go ahead.
This is not. I'm going with the Ravens, but do the 7-2 Dolphins get any love?
That's why I questioned from the
Because
longest.
they went undefeated.
Undefeated.
So
Yeah, I mean-
you kind of throw a little
Yeah,
love, and I think
yeah.
they only let like what 12 or 13, 14 points.
Right.
They self, so you gotta give them some love.
Let's go.
We here to give you love, so Dolphins. We here for you.
Yeah, all right. We're going to
Yeah.
pop champagne with y'all, baby. We're going
Yes,
to
sir.
pop it. Next we're going to pop a bottle for y'all. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And my thing is,
By the rules, they are.
yeah.
If you go by statistically, they gotta be.
Yeah, because they're the only undefeated
Yeah, they
team.
never had a loss.
Yep.
Nah. All of those are great defenses. Great.
Here we go.
I was-
Somebody that got JB or something in it.
Nah,
Here it comes.
because I was going, because, my thing is this. I know we all,
San Fran defense or something.
we all know we was going to come up with something, and I know we all love that 2000 Ravens defense.
Right.
That's when we really, that's when we
Brought
really
defense
got
back to
on.
the table
You know what I'm
again, baby.
saying? So,
After LT and them, that's what brought
Right.
defense.
and then we know about the Bears just off rip.
Rip,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? We know about the Bears. But I liked that Philly defense. I did like them with
You talking about
Jerome
with-
Brown. I love the you, baby.
You should
Jerome
say that.
Brown, rest in peace, baby. Jerome
Reggie.
Brown, Reggie. He the one telling y'all folks. I believe he taught Reggie a little something. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. My man Jerome JB taught Reggie a little something. And
Told y'all, somebody with JB.
all them boys, that front four. And then, even though they don't have them as the best ever, because I know they gave up points and all like that, but that front four, them Cowboys with Charles Haley and Leon Letton, them boys, Subnowski and Russell Maryland and them boys, I did like them. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this.
That what's the name? D was tight too, though.
Against all of these guys with the best defense, this is just something I'm throwing out of man before we move along to the next question. I want to see what they say right quick. All these teams we just picked as the best defense, Giants, Chicago, Ravens, this and this and this. Who would win against each other with their offense going against the defenses? Who y'all think would win now?
With their offense going against the defense,
They got played each other.
I just say this:
And then a lot of
Baltimore wouldn't be in the runnings with their offense
No.
because all the defense we named, they're gonna be intercepting Trent Dilfer and stopping the run.
Giants could probably be in there. You got Phil Simms. You got Giants might be all right.
that's why
I would go with San Fran.
Mm.
you want
Did we
San Fran?
mention San Fran?
No, y'all ain't
We
mentioned
didn't
San
mention them
Fran.
as the best.
I'm gonna go with either that
No.
Dallas or that Philly because I believe they can
That
score.
was with Randall Cunningham and them, right?
I would go with Dallas with Troy Aikman.
Yes, sir. But then in another thing
But
too,
he-
Randall hurt himself that year. That year
What
too.
Dallas did we mention?
He don't even want to mention Dallas.
Yeah, I know who mentioned Dallas
What year?
with all them boys. I think that was like 92.
That was with Jimmy, no, right?
Yeah, you know Jimmy was
Yeah,
there
yeah,
from
yeah.
there. You know Jimmy
Okay,
was there
well, yeah, that's
91,
why I
92,
said, yeah.
93.
Well, I'll go with that. I'll go with them. I'll go with Troy and Mike.
Could have been all of them, really 91. But I really want to say because I want to know what year really did Russell Maryland get there. From the U, baby.
Listen to this guy.
I'm telling you, back in the day, they ignited everybody team to them championships or getting everybody over the hump. You drafted them to the team, you was going to the playoffs. You was going to the playoffs.
Want to give a shout out real quick. Thank you for tuning in, China. We're gonna get to the bets and all that good stuff towards the end of the show. So stay tuned.
Thank you for tuning in. And who you got? Elway or Aikman? Starting off with you, Mastermind.
That was a tough one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that was a tough one. But I'm gonna go with the Orange Crush. I'm gonna go with Elway.
The Orange Crush,
Yep,
yes, sir.
Elway on that one. I just liked Elway arm. I think his arm was stronger.
Nobody can read that chicken scratch over there. What are you talking about?
I'm definitely gonna go.
Yeah.
See, America, this is ridiculous now. But yeah, I'm going with Elway. I think Elway arm was stronger. He was a lot more mobile. I just like Elway.
Well, before I get it down there to you, young P, when you say they looking on your paper, well, they know I ain't looked on your paper, and I'm rocking with Elway. And my two comrades, they already know my favorite quarterback of all time is Elway. So there's no need for me to even answer this. I like you, though, hate me, because I'm down with the Cowboys with Michael Irvin and the U. So,
Saying to you.
so,
Make sure that you.
oh yeah, when you get the Miami boys on the team, you're going somewhere. The Commanders would have won, and Sean Taylor would have still been there. But go ahead, CB.
So I'm about to change the script. I know I'm going off. I'm going off where it say don't detour, make this wrong turn, but it's the right turn. Because this brings me back to our childhood days when I used to go right after Bible study and stuff. Always that 4:30 game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Danny Fouts, baby. Danny Fouts. I don't care about Aikman.
yeah.
I don't care about Elway.
He said.
Why you go with Dan Fouts though? In America, why you went with Dan Fouts?
Because I was a Charger fan.
Still a Chargers fan.
I'm gonna tell you why I went with Dan Fouts. Go ahead.
I always used to go over to my brother's house, you know what I'm saying, around that 4:30. It seemed like they would always be playing when I come over there. He an Elway fan, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I took
Yeah.
San Diego. I had to go the opposite.
You had to go the
I had to go the
opposite.
opposite. I've been hooked ever since.
So whoever the opposite is, I'm with
Well,
you.
he come on, hey, you know how it is. We had.
Yeah, so
I had to be the villain, baby.
It
I had to be the
was
villain.
all about, being competitive. You're like, yeah, you used to
they
like,
go at the same.
you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. Go ahead, young Pete.
Well, I'm going with Elway. Got to rock with my guy. Like you said, a little bit more mobile, more yards, more just. I just feel like he was a better quarterback than Troy Aikman. So I'm going that route. So to stay with the answer, with the question and the two quarterbacks we had to choose from, let's rock out John Elway, baby. I see you out there.
And let me tell you something, Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Even though I like you, Troy. I like you a lot. Like I said, because you played for who? Jimmy Johnson. Now dig this here. He revived your career, young boy. Check it out. We tried to get you to get to the U. We tried to get you down there to commit to University of Miami. You want to go to Oklahoma. Yeah. Then after Oklahoma, I don't know what happened in your situation down there. Then UCLA. Then what happened? You still have to come back home some type of way. Jimmy Johnson got you. Then you got them rings. Enough said. Come on, that's what I mean. Come back home. It's all. Hey, all this is written, baby.
Ice is crazy, America.
Get down with the U, baby.
Ice is crazy, man.
Hey, who turned this out? Uncle Luke, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
That is real. That is real. Luke had everybody wide open.
Miami, baby. Yeah.
Luke and the Poison Clan.
Yeah,
baby.
everybody's got some saying that for
Shout out to JT Money and family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We good.
You good?
This guy.
Are
crazy.
these quarterbacks starters, let alone franchise quarterbacks? Are these quarterbacks starters, let alone franchise quarterbacks? Daniel Jones, Justin Fields, Kyler Murray, mastermind.
Well, I'm gonna say this: all of them are at least starters. I know that for sure. But the franchise, I don't think about the franchise. I'm not for sure. I think the only knock on I would say we're gonna talk about each one individually. Kyler Murray, the biggest knock on you, I think, is your height. I'm just gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? Your height.
Right,
and
right.
then because I like when you roll out the pocket and you can see open field, you throw the ball accurate. You know what I'm saying? Everything else look good. It's just your height to me. And let me see. The other two, they basically the same.
So
Y'all,
basically,
yeah, y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all good quarterbacks, but I don't think y'all got the potential to just be the elite quarterback to just take you to the Super Bowl and win it all. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all good enough quarterbacks in today's era to carry a team at least to playoffs if you have the right pieces around you. And if you have elite defenses, you can win a Super Bowl.
Now you mean tell me if Rex Grossman can do it, these boys can't do it? Rex Grossman took the boys to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but look at what he had. Rex has
Rex had that good time for two defense over there with Lovie Smith.
Yes.
What you got going over there, CB?
Say, are they franchise quarterbacks?
Let alone should they be starting?
Daniel Jones, no. He got hyped his he got hyped, got the extension. He got all his props off of Saquon last year. You see what he doing?
Questions?
Yeah.
Shouldn't be a starter.
It's a no for Daniel Jones for both. That's just my opinion. Justin Fields, I just think he just caught a bad break with Chicago. I just think they just, you know what I'm saying, they got it in for him. I can't see him being there after next year. You know what I'm saying? After the end of this year, I think they're gonna move on from him. And Kyler, yeah, I think Kyler. If Kyler was, I think he's a legit starter. Franchise, I don't know if he'll be ever considered a franchise just because of his height. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna end up being a Doug Flutie syndrome. You know, after his 5 years somewhere at Arizona, he's gonna go somewhere, maybe start for a couple years and then slowly fade away.
But they gave him the extension already, right?
Yeah.
Who,
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying, you know, NFL contracts really ain't guaranteed like that. So they'll find a way to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know exactly what you're saying.
What you got on your mind down there, young P? Get to it.
Yes, sir. None of them are franchise quarterbacks. We're gonna get right to that.
My man.
Yeah, I said it. None
That's
of them
what
are
I'm
franchise
my man.
quarterbacks.
Don't forget, get him, young P.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got some time to fiddle faddle with that. None of them that. Justin Fields, I'm going like what my man Ice said. You Ohio State quarterbacks just looking suspect. So I'm on the fence of saying you should be a backup right now. I don't even think you should be a starter no more, buddy. So that's that.
You seen a Michigan quarterback in the NFL.
Hey, buddy, we do good in Michigan. We do good. You ready for
Tom
Michigan State?
Tom Brady the GOAT, though.
Yes. And where you come from?
Michigan.
Thank you, sir. And you worry about what's going on at Michigan State because y'all looking real terrible up there. Anyways, so back to the subject at hand, the matter at hand. Next up is Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray can definitely be a starter. I think he definitely needs the right pieces, like you were saying before. He need the right pieces. He need that around him because he kind of does good when he has the right pieces. Daniel Jones, you need that running back situation. I think you can still be a starter, but you need that running back situation to help you, ease some of the pressure off of you, help you with the play action, help the running back kind of do his thing. So that's where I'm at. So Justin Fields, across the board, all of y'all know across the board when it comes to franchise quarterbacks. With Daniel Jones and Kyler Murray, I'll give y'all starters for now.
So you say Justin Fields? I mean,
Justin Fields needs to be going towards the bench.
Oh.
Well, like I say, all these quarterbacks.
That's a good.
All you quarterbacks look good in college.
Love it.
You all look good in college. Matter of fact, you all looked great in college. But now, this is the big league. And y'all look so-so. So with that being said, just because of your name and probably your reputation, same thing all these players did in college, played good, and, come to the NFL off the reputation. But you guys, backup quarterbacks, third string.
Ooh.
backup third string. Daniel Jones, if Dable wasn't there to save the career, I give you third string. You'll be backing up the backup. You know what I mean? You'll be third string, Daniel
Start on the
Jones.
practice team.
Yeah. Justin Fields. It all depends on what system we at. All depends on what system we running. And whatever system we running that I know fits you, you'll be the backup of that team. And Kyler, like you say, just because of your height, you got a nice arm on you, all of that. But I believe just because your height and the way they know how to prepare for you now, without really have to bring it in the blitz, some of them just come stand at the line of scrimmage, put their hand up, and you overthrow the ball. Just you know what I mean, just off of that, you know. So
I just think none of them ain't Zach Wilson. See, Zach Wilson to me, that's immediately I think bag up, third string, starter practice squad.
He's third, but see, my thing is
when
this.
I think of them, I don't see that bad on them.
My thing is this.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on one sec.
I'm just saying, like, that's just my opinion when I see that.
Not when you say that with Zach. See, my thing is this. Give Zach. See, y'all giving these guys like the Hackett's and all that. Give Zach somebody like a Dable who gonna understand what to do with you. I'm gonna roll you out. I'm gonna pitch you. However, what Dable doing,
coordinator.
However Dable doing with everywhere he been since Alabama to wherever to all these teams in the pro, he haven't had a problem. Because remember, Alabama quarterbacks used to be suspect or just whatever. So whatever he been doing since Alabama to now, with every team he been doing with these quarterbacks, I need a Dable.
Question.
Go ahead.
I know it ain't gonna happen because the NFL is a lot different than the NBA as far as mid-season trades.
I tell you, it's a bag.
What if Justin Fields was to go to New York?
New York who?
Giants.
The Jets, you mean?
No, the Giants.
Oh,
Flip flop. Daniel Jones.
I think he'll look okay.
I think because the reason why I say that
he'll look okay
over there.
To me,
the reason I say that, I think
he's a Josh Allen. He's a Josh Allen. Because when Josh Allen came into the league, Dable made Allen run a little bit.
Yeah, and that's a good week. That's why
he suited the offense around Josh Allen, and as he progressed, they opened up a little bit more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see the difference in the Lions play calling without Montgomery, and will they still win without him? Starting off with you, Young P.
So, I ain't gonna lie, I watched a little bit of it. I was tailgating and cooking like crazy, so I had to go back and kind of do some somewhat
great
research.
Cooking too, I might say.
Thank you,
might
sir.
add rather. Great cooking by you, Young P.
Thank you. So I had to go back and do a little bit of research because I know Montgomery had to, was out with the injury or whatever. But I do feel like what I saw in the clips that I saw, I, from the beginning, said that Gibbs should get more runs. You know what I'm saying? And then I just think that the play calling was a little bit better in terms of, I think because Montgomery is the veteran and you want him to be more of the workhorse, I think now that you have to switch it up, I think it's going to make them want to focus on other things like passing the ball, running the ball, letting Gibbs get open because he had 80-something yards, which is pretty good to me coming out the gate. You know what I'm saying? Especially with off of 16, 17 carries. That's pretty good. So I think if you can keep that mind state, go with that. When Montgomery comes back off his injury, was I think
No. Can you keep winning without Montgomery?
At all? I mean, yeah, you can.
I'm
tell.
just saying, and the way, right, okay.
I think you definitely can keep winning. I mean, eventually he's going to come back, but I think you can definitely keep winning without Montgomery because you have a workhorse in Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I think you definitely can keep winning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say to answer that, and then I'm gonna give a reason. But my answer is you can definitely keep winning. Just far as the whole Gibbs situation, I think Reynolds is a compliment, but they will definitely win a lot more once the line get healthy. Everybody got to remember they missing 3 starters off that offensive line, and 2 of their backups got hurt during the game. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine if the line was 100%. I think Gibbs would have been a lot more explosive because the holes would have opened up more, and the complimentary of Reynolds giving Gibbs a breather too. So
Okay, go ahead, Mastermind.
Good points, Noob. I like that. That was great points. Um, I think to me it added a new dimension to the offense. Now you have to worry about the option of Gibbs coming out the backfield and catching it and breaking one. Now if they send him out as a slot receiver,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, it got you just think if they go 5 wide, you really confused now on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think they can definitely keep winning, but somewhere down the line, you're gonna need what Montgomery bring to the table that just through that straight to the
Absolutely,
middle. You're gonna
absolutely,
need that.
Mastermind.
And to me, your best role, if it was me, I'm turning Montgomery into what Williams was last year, and I'm making Gibbs what Swift was.
Swiss was
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we get down there by that goal line, do your thing.
everything inside.
Do your thing. Do your thing, Montgomery. It's on you, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just work them like that, the tandem, because I think it'll be better for Montgomery and it'll make him last longer.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is this with these boys. I seen the difference in the play calling, and my thing is this. It was going to be the same with Gibbs, period. Pitches out the backfield, dumps this, screens that. Not too much running through them tackles and up the middle because he's too small. That's where Montgomery come in at. And that's what they need. I understand y'all saying, what's the guy named?
Reynolds.
Reynolds? No, the other running back? That's his name, Reynolds?
Your last name Reynolds.
Yeah.
I don't know his first name.
I'm up on dude. He good. He cool. As every now and then bringing in and keeping it, going to get
fresh,
somebody
yeah.
a break. But for him to be up front and then Gibbs or something, nah, I think Montgomery, that's what they need to keep running between them tackles, off tackles. You can do him with everything. Gibbs, you can do it too. But like I said, you have to work him in between them tackles because he too small. Even though he went to Alabama, hey, this the NFL. Them boys hitting hard. That's why they pitching it to the outside and throwing the Lions know. Other than that, they'd have been running them through them tackles. That's why they throwing it to them on them outside doing this, and they got Montgomery and what's name running up through the middles and stuff. So that's why I say they can win, but all depends on who they're going to be playing on a weekly basis is going to determine that factor to me. Because if they play one of them hard nosed, really, you know what I'm saying? Like
San Fran, Philly.
now it can be somebody really less than them, but still like a real, hard nosed, gritty, and then they're gonna, make you one dimensional or this
How
and that, or
Arizona
just
did,
have,
wasn't
you know
it?
what I'm saying?
Like how Arizona just did.
I mean, I hear what y'all saying, man,
But they need Montgomery.
I-
I'm saying that they need Montgomery. The other running backs is good, like I say, and Gibbs, you gonna be a star. But like I say, you gonna need for Montgomery to, wear it down first or second down, and then boom, you hit the big explosive, and then some you might hit on your first or second down. But I just still they need Montgomery and him together. And without that, I see them gonna have some good game plans for the Lions.
So, and just real quick, I ain't knocking nothing away from what all y'all said, but when that line is healthy, man,
No, I know they said top
man,
five, but I
That line gravy.
because I'm saying it's plug and play with running back. They running backs is almost like how San Fran just grab a running back and throw him in there. Like that line, Lions got a hell of a line, man. Just watching the games and from Sunday compared to other lines,
Yeah, that they do.
that line got to be top.
You
two
know, but like you
between
say,
him and Philly.
they get down to fourth down sometime too, even though they go for a lot. But hey,
Yeah, I know
like I
they're
said,
gonna be
sometimes
hurt. They're gonna be
you
hurt
need
for a
that big
couple
running
weeks,
back. They're gonna fall forward now to get that when it's 4th and
Yeah.
2. Sometimes Gibbs he gonna be getting stopped, between that. Okay, can Nathan Hackett talk bad about Sean Payton and Russell? And hold on. Can Nathan Hackett talk bad about Sean Payton, and can Russell Wilson blame both coaches? Can Nathan Hackett talk bad about Sean Payton, and can Russell Wilson blame both coaches? Young Pete.
If I was him, I would talk bad about Sean Payton because I didn't lose by 70. So
Yeah.
just on GP, I'm going to talk a little reckless. But to get to the other part, Russell can blame both coaches a little bit because they're not using him to his strength. But a lot of it is just Russell, your skills are just declining. Period. You're just not seeing the field like you used to. You're not extending the plays. You're making bad decisions. So some of that is just you. You can't really you're a veteran. So you can't just blame everything on coaches. You've been in the league a little too long to have to blame both coaches for your decline in skill set. That's me.
I have a question for you boys. Just for is where Nathan Hackett from before Green Bay? Anybody know?
Before Green Bay?
Yeah. Okay, I don't know, but I'm gonna
he came with who's the coach over there?
He had Mark Holmgren. I mean, he's part of Mark Holmgren too, right?
Green Bay coach?
I think so, right?
I don't know, but he came with when Green Bay hired him, he brought Hackett. So they're all under the same.
So why I say that is like how we always been saying about sports. That's I ain't. Sometimes you can't play on both sides. What I'm saying is, some people can play in the NFC, can't play in the AFC. Like how we just said about the NBA. Some can play in the East, can't play in the West. Some can play in the West, can't play in the East. Some can coach in the NFC, Mike can't coach in the AFC. But go ahead, Mastermind.
Looking it up and say he was OC for Jacksonville and Buffalo.
Okay.
Before coming out of Syracuse.
Okay, now I'm just gonna say this, Russ. I'm just gonna kind of say, ask a question to what P kind of said. What is your strengths, Russ? I don't know what it is no more. I mean, I don't know what to tell the coaches to play to.
Game plan for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you a scrambler now who could throw on the run? Who, you know what I'm saying?